Good afternoon, first year 2023 parents. Okay, so I knew that we're at the information evening last Thursday. We would have discussed about coming to this process now where you're going to pick 3 option subjects for your son or daughter to study next year. Okay, so the first thing is to be very clear that your son or daughter picks subjects they enjoy, they like, they may have an interest in, that they can succeed at. Okay, so I suppose if you want to go back over the information again, if you go to our website, okay, and if you go to the first year 2023-24 tab, there's any amount of information there about, to do with coming in September. And most of all, if you want to go into any of these presentations here, you'll find information. I suppose the first year subject choice information presentation there is where you get information on the individual subject choices you have to make. Okay, so when you have made up what 3 subjects you want to do, okay, what you'll do then is you will go to the link that will be emailed to you. And Griddle is the Compass, or it's linked to Compass, and Griddle is the software that we use to make these subject choices. So you'll be sent a link. And what you're going to do then is, and it'll be sent to you to the email that's down as the primary parent on Compass. Okay, so what you're going to do then is you're going to click on that link, all right, and the username is actually your email address. It's your email address that's up on Compass, all right, and you're going to input that. You can do, and then to create a password for yourself, just click on the forget password, okay, create your own password, okay, then log back in, okay, and this screen here will come up for your son or daughter, okay, and what you're going to do then is you're going to hit the start button. All right, it's very, very straightforward, okay? And you're going to sit down with your son or daughter and you're going to say, okay, what subject, you're going to rank them as such, 1, 2, and 3, okay, as your first choices, okay? So you're going to say, well, what subjects do you really want to do? So I might want to do, definitely would like to do science, okay? So I'm going to click science as my first choice, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I would really like to do graphics, okay? So I'm going to click graphics there. All right, and then I would really like to do business studies. So I'm going to click business studies there. Okay, so that's my first 3 choices there. Now, don't worry about French or German. As we mentioned before, every first year will sample those and choose which they want to do at Halloween. Okay, so you click on then to the next, because you're going to do 3 backups now. So if you don't get your first, second, third choice, what would you like to do 4th, 5th, and 6th? Okay, so you may like to do art as your 4th choice. Okay, home economics is your 5th choice. Okay, you may like wood technology, okay, as your 6th choice, okay, and they're your backups, all right? So the vast majority of students get their first 3 choices, but, depending on numbers and so on, that you may have to use a 4th choice and so on. So that's done now. So what you do is click next again, all right? And just to be double sure that you're right, say, okay, right, I just want to make sure that I have this all done, okay? And I want to make sure that, say I want business now to be my first choice. So you can move them up and down as you like. Just make sure you're happy. I want now science to be my 3rd choice. And you can do that, and you can scroll and move them up and down. And what you can also do then is just move up and down. If you're happy with that order, that's fine. Okay. So what you do then for your backups. So what you do then is just click next. All right, and you can just double check everything. Okay, you're happy with your first 3 preferences and your first 3 backups, all right? So as you can see, they're ranked there 1, 2, 3 as your preferences and 1, 2, 3 as your backups, all right? And then you just click submit. Now that's very important, okay? You click submit, all right? And you can actually print off then, okay? You can print off your selection if you so wish, okay? And when you do that, you'd see the big thank you, and that's all done, all right? Now, so that's basically how it's done, okay, and your choices will be made, and basically that'll be recorded on the system, okay, and then, as I suppose, down the line, we will let you know what subjects you have been selected for. But as I said, the vast majority of students get their first, second, and third choice. Now, we will leave this open now for 2 weeks, okay, so we'll leave it up for 2 weeks. Now, I'll be sending out reminders just to make sure that, everyone has got their choices in, okay, as soon as they can. But we'll leave it open from 2 weeks from today, okay, when it's sent out. So today is the 25th of April. Okay, all right, I hope that helps, okay, and thank you for listening. Now, if there's any problems, okay, and I'll be sending this in an email to you anyway, just contact myself by email, bmcglynn@colashdaeasagonport.ie, and we can sort out any issues you may be having with making your subject choice online. Okay, all right, thank you for listening.